Sibahle, how did you get to, to the place of trusting God, trusting the process, and believing ukuthi you will walk again? Because as I said, ukuthi now I can say I know you, personally. You've always been ngizohamba, makufika event yakho ngifuna ukuthi lama steps lawa ngizigibelele, and hence I saw vele already today you've already started. How did you get to that place? Because ngiyacabanga ukuthi abanye they stay in that place yokuthi vele sekuyi life yami, is this me vele, and then they stay in that dark place umuntu angasaphumi until that dark place actually becomes a norm for them.
So like very spiritual background, very strong-willed woman, raised by my grandmother. So kokwami angazi ngamchazela kanjani, but like your typical gogo or sonke bazalwaneni or onale faith le engale ndlela lemangazayo. So ngikhula naleyo nto leyo, and ngibuya kwamanye ama situations where I never thought ukuthi I would come back from them, and I've always been told ukuthi uNkulunkulu uyadabulabhisana, like through the fire. So I took this situation as that ukuthi I'm ngiyafana nabo Mishak nabo Abednego, I'm there, and phakathi komlilo Jesus or God is always there. He's always there. So I took this as a test. I took this as sort of a purpose, because ngiyacabanga ukuthi mhlawumbe kuba zange ngifike kulesi simo mhlawumbe nawe kuba zange ngujwayele ngaleyo ndlela lesengujwayele ngayo. Ngiyacabanga ukuthi baningi abantu esengihlangane nabo through you ebengeke ngize ngibabone or ngibazi, you understand? So I always believed, like, if faith yami is what kept me going. I believe ukuthi ngizoyenza, and anyway ngiyilo muntu lo ongafuni ukuhlulwa. That's just me. Nginje ukuthi into let me fail ngizamile, not ukuthi kuthiwa ngikuyenze bese nami ngithi ay vele ngike ngiyenze. That's I'm not like that. Instead vele I'm a very ambitious person. I'm determined. That's just me. So I always put myself like kibatlo ya ka Sotho botebong, like phakathi wesimo ngifuna ukubona ukuthi mase ngiphakathi ngizokhona ukuyimela nalento leyo. So I think iyo into engenza ukuthi ngibe ngendlela engingayo, because if bobo like la ngikhona, if uzitshele ukuthi kuphelile ngami kuzophela nangempela, and anyeke uze uphume njengoba usho ukuthi other people remain in that dark hole, and akekho umuntu ozokhipha lapho. You have to take yourself out, and you have to believe in yourself futhi, because mina I was told by udoctor mangifika e-rehab angitshela face to face, because what they do there, you are admitted and then kuba ne-family meeting. Ku-family meeting they call ifamily yakho, and then kuba na ama-therapists wakho no-doctor. So udoctor told me then and there ukuthi wena you will never walk. Yazi I said into simple kuye ngathi wena you are human, ngathi and wena ukhuluma into oyifunde encwadini, ngathi khona into ebizwa i-faith. This is what I believe in, and ngikholwa ukuthi wena masekuphelela i-knowledge yakho or i-skills yakho, God takes over. And that's exactly what God is doing now, because mina ngatshelwa ukuthi angeke ngikhona ukuhamba ngizodinga umuntu ozonginakekela 24 hours. Shuthi beyabona ngifana nomntwana vele kumele nginakekele. So ngamtshela ngathi mina I won't do that. Instead mina ngizobuyela ngihamba. Even today the very doctor akabelieve ukuthi ngiyahamba. Instead uphikisa ama-therapist wami ukuthi uSibahle nimhambisa kanjani, why nimtrainela ukuwalka, because mina ngathi angeke aphinda ahambe. And uNkulunkulu manje uya show off. Ayisho bathi when he shows up he shows off. So I vele nje ngazithatha nje ngazibeka ngathi mina ngifuna ukuziprova kwanami wrong ukuthi umuntu makazothi manje angeke uyenze lento leyo kanjani ngazamanga. So I tried and I tried and I tried, and ngathi ngilibelele ngiphakathi given i-weight yami yabona bekuba nenkulumo zokuthi wena because umkhulu ikuzoba difficult ukuthi kwenzeka so lapha yana mawufika uphiwa something like a booklet ne la ubhala khona ama goals wakho ukuthi wena mawuphuma la rehab ufuna ukwenzani. The first goal that I wrote down, it's like a vision board. So the first thing I wrote down ukuthi mina I'm going to walk again. So yabona mawubhala kanjalo ayisho bakutshela ukuthi you must set realistic and unrealistic goals, but like me it's an unrealistic goal. Ngabatshela ngathi it's going to be realistic. And I pursued ngapusha as much as possible, like bengifika lapha yana ngenza izinto bangaqabangi ukuthi ngingaziyenza, because bona bebathe like even the wheelchair I'm using bemele ngabe angisebenzisi lena, bemele ngabe ngisebenzisa mawunga notice khona abantu abana wheelchair ngathi special ngathi ne board nyana la yabona on the sides, because bengithi mangihlala bengiwa yabona I couldn't sit straight because bengana balance at all. So the first thing I corrected was the balance. And remember, izandla zami bezingasebenzi. So I had to be taught how to pick up a teaspoon, how to like ukuhlaliswa kuqala, then from ukuhlala you have to learn how to lean forward, uthathe whatever, maybe toothbrush or whatnot, and uyibuyise emlomeni ukwazi ukubrush amazinyo uhleli without toppling over. So those are ama achievements engwayenzile bona bangacabangi ukuthi angayenzakala. So ngithe mase ngireacha ipoint la sengibona ukuthi ngathi ngilila ngangihleli ngivakashile like because baba sipha ama weekend out. So ngathi ngivakashile la ngihleli la endlini ngathi yazini ake ngibona ukuthi angeke kuyenzakala anything kule nyawo nama ngathi ngizama ukumove. So ngathi ngisahleli and yabona I just told my mind ukuthi I'm moving my toes. I started moving my left the left leg, the left foot toes. Wa move. So yabona ukuthi ezinye izinto uyazitshela yenzeke uyayibona. So it's a maneuver wa move and ngazishayila izandla ukuthi okay we are getting somewhere, then all right wangathi uba a bit sluggish, but ngabelieve ukuthi okusalayo something happened, you understand. So ngithe mase ngibuyela nakhona but hayi yi twitch uyayibona ngathi okay ngizosebenza kule twitch ize ibe yilento le mina ngifuna ukuthi of which namhlanje naku kuyayenzeka. I'm standing nyama udoctor can't believe it. Last week Thursday udoctor bengimile bangimisa i-therapist yami yathi ngifuna usuke i-distance le efana nale i-walk le ngiyenza uthi ngifuna usuke from lapha yana ufike la kimi. So udoctor bebamvalele ngapha ngithe mase ngiqala ngihamba bambonisa bathi qoba umabhena nangu uyahamba. Uthini Sibahle? Akasho next uzothini angithi yena bese ka concludeile akhulumile ngendlela yakhe ukuthi anye ngiphinde ngihamba
naye uzobona uNkulunkulu through you.
Ngamtshela kanjalo ngathi mina I'm a miracle baby. Ngimtshela ngathi mina ngizoba miracle baby wala ngoba angithi mase siyenza scientifically the level of my injury vele bengeke ngize ngihambe because I'm a complete injury, which means ama nerves wami completely ahlephukile ne, but naku kuyayenzeka uyayithola. So I like akahlanganelwa udoctor akazi ukuthi athini. Instead lapha ngithi mabalibelo baya grade like back grader ukuthi usuka ku grade from grade A grade A umuntu ohlele ungayenzi next like you can't do anything kubo grade B kanjalo. So yena wathi kimi currently I'm a C, which means isi umuntu okwazi nje ukusukuma ahlale phansi yabona you can do basic things, uyakwazi ukuthi uline over without falling kanjalo. So okwazi ukumove limitedly but ungakwazi ukuyenza most of the things. So if physiotherapist yam yathi no when you're a D and u is the final one u uwe nje uba uhamba. So mina ngu D currently. I can walk though strength asikho that much but ngiyakwazi ukuthi ngihambe yabona i-distance angakakwazi ukugibela ama-stairs because inyawo kumele liphakame. So those are the things that we are working on. So mina I believe ukuthi uNkulunkulu is doing wonders empilweni yami and uyashow offer ubonisa nalaba bebacabanga ukuthi angeke iyenzeke ukuthi it's possible.
Okay, So abantu ababukele, people that maybe are experiencing something similar or the same thing, or omunye mhlambe it's a family member akusuye,
Yes.
what would you say to labo bantu labo, so that ukuthi nabo babe la ukhona and believe and trust ukuthi,
maybe can I break it down?
Okay.
Like
No, it's okay, yeah.
Yabon, I would start assisting umuntu who is actually going through or experiencing the same thing. Kokuqala ungathathi into ukuthi ngoba sekuthiwe nawe soba njalo, uyabona, because mina ngithe mangitshelwa ngathi mina lento angithathe njengomuntu ukuthiwa udiabetic. You can't say I'm diabetic. You are supposed to say I'm living with diabetes. Because once you say I'm diabetic, should ugqoka leso sifo leso. So mina I'm not paraplegic. I'm living with paraplegia. And it can always change. Kuya ngawe mawumuntu ukuthi uzimisele kangakanani and yini into oyifunayo. And ungathathi into otshela umuntu athi kuwe wena anyeke usahamba or wena anyeke usahlala bese nawe uthi ayibathe anyeke ngisahlala. Why wena ungazenzeli? Zenzele wena, ucabangele wena kuqala before ungacabangela abanye abantu, because lento kokuqala it's all about you firstly. It's centered around you. So ngozi ngiyacabanga ngithi if nami ngingathatha ukuthi hayi kuthiwa anyeke ngisahlala, kuthiwa anyeke ngisahamba, mina ngicabanga ukuthi kokuqala uzukudina abantu. Ubani umuntu ozokhona ukuthi ahlale nawe njalo wena usomela ugugwe ngathi umntana omncane, you understand? So mina I would really advise umuntu ukuthi akaziphakamele yena, azicabangele yena. Uyayibona? If uzitshela ukuthi ngifuna ukureacha for let glass le, noma abona ukuthi okay anyeke ngize ngithi, but mangabambelela la ngithi ngizofika eklazini, do it. It's going to work for you. Like, have a positive outlook on a bad situation. It works, it helps, it helps. And nenye into sekela ukumamela izinto ezikhulunywa abanye abantu, if like mhlambe yena ukhe waba nesihlobo esikhe saba ku situation so wathi hey ngami umhlobo sami waba so mara yena don't listen to that, create your own story. Wena uprove nabanye abantu wrong ngawe, yabona. And then kuma family members support, like lo muntu loyo uyadinga supportwa kakhulu, like kakhulu, because there are days la kumnyama, there are days where kunzima, because mina even namanje ama sleeping patterns wami they are still interrupted. Ngiyahlala kushaye u4 a.m. like, or I would go on a full 24-hour cycle ngingalalanga, because usuke ebusuku uyakhala, uyangunderstand, uyazibuza ukuthi kwayenzakalani or kwanqamukaphi or kuthungwe kanjani, uyangunderstand. So umuntu onjalo uyadinga ukuthi asupportwe. There are days la uhlala and just cry, uyayibona. So if umuntu loyo afeel ukuthi ufuna ukuba kulelo khona lolo, allow that person to be there, allow that person to cry. It's part of the process. We are griever and we ugrivela ukuthi I lost whoever benguye, because even if ngizobuyela manje ngihambe ayeke ngisahamba njengasekuqaleni, that nje mele ibe yabona ngeke ngisaba ulo yaSibahle 100%. So uyabona ukuthi ngilahlekele uSibahle. So it's part of the grieving process. So they need to support that person at all times. And like angazi nga explain kanjani ne, njoba ngisho ukuthi uba umntwana, if you understand ukuthi umntwana angithi unokuthi ufike umntwana uzimoshela, ungabi negative, like ungakhulumi amagama, because lawo magama lawo they stick, yabona. Ungakhulumi into ezomhlaba lo muntu loyo, ngoba you must understand ukuthi lo muntu lona azange afike emhlabeni enjalo. Lo muntu waye normal, all of a sudden life decided ukuthi no, let's take a U-turn kuba so all of a sudden mase nikhuluma into negative kuye, that person will never come back. That person will never come back. So support nakanjani. yabona, if there are times manje mbona ukuthi namhlanje ngathi ngekho right, just hold the hand and say kuzolunga, kuzoba right.
Yeah.
Noma yena azobona ngathi akukho right, but mawuthe kuzoba right iyayenza i-difference kakhulu empilweni leyo muntu loyo. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I mean, into engifuna ukuyisho, because as you were saying ukuthi, you know, sometimes udinga support and then kuba nzima and then you got to a point where uthi, you know, probably like ukuhamba ngeke usaphinde uhambe njengasekuqaleni because like manje so ulahlekelwe usibahle, you know. Sometimes we tend to think ukuthi when you would think ukuthi ulahlekelwe usibahle, kanti that is not usibahle. uNkulunkulu intended her to be. And then usibahle lo basam creator manje, that is the one uNkulunkulu njothini intended ukuthi kube usibahle lo okhona ophila la emhlabeni. So sometimes senza a mistake and ubheke into ocabanga ukuthi uyiluzile or ubheke into engasekho, and that we end up actually missing what God is doing and into ephambi kwakho. So I think when people are going through like any transition, any ukuthi nje I think ucela namehlo kamoya ukuthi uNkulunkulu akubonise ukuthi wenzani, so that ukuthi ungalahlekelwa into ayenze empilweni yakho, you know, ubone ukuthi oh okay, this is it, because now ikwenza ukuthi ufeel better ukuthi no, now it makes sense, now I understand why I had to go through this, now this, now that, you know. Yeah, so I don't think mina usibahle, I don't think ulahlekelwe usibahle. I think now you're actually going to find out ukuthi usibahle ubani. Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching. Join us next week. Bye.